Hello, in today's video, we're going to talk about logical operator called coalesce and see how it is different from if function. So first, let us go to the Microsoft documentation page, review the syntax, and then try to implement it. Here is the definition. Returns the first expression that does not evaluate to blank. If all expression evaluate to blank, blank is written. So what it does is it evaluates your first expression. If it is non-blank, it returns the value. If it is a blank, it goes to your second expression and does the same thing. So until it gets a non-blank value. So let's quickly, with the help of an example, try to implement this in PBI and then see how it's also different from if function. So this is a sample data set which I'll be using. I have the student name, marks code in attempt 1, attempt 2, and attempt 3. So if a student passes in attempt 1, the next 2 attempts will be blank. Similarly, if a student doesn't take an attempt or if he fails, and if he passes in subsequent attempt, you will have the values here, and the next attempt 3 will be a blank value. And as you can see here, one of the student doesn't have any values here. So attempt 1, attempt 2, and attempt 3 are blanks. So I kept this for a purpose. And then let's try to implement the coalesce function and see how it is useful. So this is a table, have the name and also the attempt 1 scores, 2 scores, and 3 scores. Now, let's say I want to create one measure here called results, and then I want to get the final results based out of attempt 1, attempt 2, and attempt 3. Call this as example 1. Let me call this as example 1, and maybe using if function equal to if attempt 1 is greater than 0, then give me the result as attempt 1. My first if attempt 2 is greater than 0, give me attempt 2. And here is my last if attempt 3 is greater than 0, give me the result as attempt 3. Hit enter. Bring this to the values here. And as you can see, I'm getting the first values here. Okay, so it checks for the first attempt. And if there is a value, I get the first one. If there is no value, it goes to the second attempt and then checks for the value. So we can do this with the help of coalesce as well. So what I'll do is add one more measure. Call this as example 2 coalesce equal to coalesce attempt 1, comma, attempt 2, and attempt 3. Bring this to the values here. You see, I still get the same results, okay? But still I'm missing one student, that is Felix, because it has all null values. So what I can do here is after my third expression, if still it's a blank values, I can add a 0 so that if the first column is a blank, second is blank, third is blank, and then it goes to the last expression. So I have a 0, which is non-blank, and so that I get to see the student who is blanks or null values. So Felix, even though it has all the values as null, because I have added one more criteria to my expression, that is 0, and that's why I see as 0 here. So this is how the coalesce function works, and it's also similar to the if function, but in terms of performance, it's better than if function. That's what I understand. So with this, we are going to close this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, or if you do not, just leave me a constructive comment so that it helps me to improve for my other videos. Okay, thanks for watching. Great day.